This has a proprietary system for tuning the head with a dial, hence the name. And it is the first drum I've seen that has separate dials for the top head and the bottom head. So you can actually mix and match different tensions, and you can adjust one at a time if you're happy with the tension of the other. And this is one of the most impressive ones that I have seen. And we're getting some incredible sounds out of this instrument today at a rate of speed that is shocking. It's also designed to make head changes like incredibly fast, like IndyCar pit crew fast. And the simplicity with which you can do that with these drums is one of my favorite things about them. There are sort of little keyholes in the top of it that allow this to work, and then you just take the head off, drop a new one on, pop it back on, and dial that knob back up again. It's definitely the fastest head changing system that I've ever seen. Now, I think one of the best things about this drum in particular is that if I didn't know that it had all of this tech going on it, I would just think that it sounded like a good snare drum. It doesn't take much tweaking to get a functional sound, and never mind a functional sound, but like a really good sound. Ultimately, you have the same 3 points of control with this drum as you do with a standard one. You have the top head, the bottom head, and the snare wires. The one thing that's taken out of the equation is having to balance all of the tension rods. So it should do all the things that a normal drum does, and it does. It's actually startling how good this drum sounds with no tension on the batter head at all, and no muffling. It's kind of wild. I wasn't expecting that at all. Versatility is the name of the game. I could see a lot of uses for this, and I could see it also being particularly a workhorse, especially for how many of us are at home right now that are using home studios. I have friends that don't have access to all of their gear because it is somewhere that they can't get to right now, or it's not at their house. Having an instrument that does an extraordinary amount of things quickly, if you're doing home tracking or if you're in the midst of writing things and you're just looking for immediate inspiration and you need something to change right now, you really can't beat it. And it's also, dealing with people for whom this was a labor of love that they've been working on for years and that they really believe in and really care about. And, it's true, like there have been innovations in drums over the last few decades, but overall, a snare drum is the same now as it was in, the 40s or even the 20s, if you go back that far. So we're lucky that there are people out there that are still interested in taking this to a new level, the next level, something that is going to give us something new.